He caters to millionaires and billionaires and is known around the world for his hit Bravo show, Million Dollar Listing. For entrepreneur and real estate power broker Fredrik Eklund, selling apartments in the tens of millions of dollars is just part of the job. Entrepreneur digital editorial director Dan Bova stopped by Eklund's office to chat about what it takes to succeed and how he's always looking to go bigger.
What are some of your secrets? You're obviously incredibly successful. How do you know when to push someone? How do you know when to back off? How do you know when to say this guy's never going to buy anything and cut bait with them?
The boring answer is I have to work really hard, right? And you have to kind of also treat everybody with the same respect. I try to, at least. You know, New York is interesting because I never know who has the money. I mean, you look like you have a lot of money, but I could be wrong. And then there's like a kid in shorts coming in with a surfboard on his shoulder, and you think he has no money, but he has just sold his, company in California, and his tech company for $2 billion. What do I know?
Right.
You have, and also some people that I worked with 10 years ago that got a rental in Jersey for $2,000, then made their fortune 10 years later and remember me. So it's good. I think it's important to treat everybody the same way. Now, I think also I try to. Hopefully, you can see I try to be, be me.
Give a visual demonstration of you.
No. What I'm saying is, like, I'm selling real estate, and it's a very high pressured world of like $25 million or $50 million in your case. But if I took it too seriously and become so pressured of all this, I wouldn't be fun to be with.
Right.
Because you're asking me what my success is. I think part of it, hopefully, is that my job is, of course, to guide you to the $50 million apartment. But it's also for you to have fun.
Right.
A fun experience.
Okay.
And nobody wants to work with somebody who's not fun. It's my theory.
Right.
So I try. That's what I mean. I try to be me, and I try to, entertain and just be authentically, Fredrik.
Are there days, you must have days where you wake up and you're just like, oh, I don't feel like showing this place again, or I don't feel like doing this, or do you not experience that? But if you do, how do you kind of motivate yourself and get yourself to do it?
No, I think for me, maybe it connects a little bit to what we started. Like, I'm not from here, and I feel like I had to fight, not with anybody, but in here to get here. I feel like I sacrificed a lot to get to New York, and I was so in love, always been so in love with New York. I'm the biggest love story of my life, and I have an obsession with the city and the energy. And I used to come here as a kid, and I just looked out on the buildings and the neon and the people and the taxis, and I want to live here. So now when I'm here, I don't feel like, oh my God, I need to go show some $20 million apartment. That's so boring. I'm if anything, I have such a high that I'm here and I can actually do what I do. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And then to like advise these developers to what they should build. I didn't in this building because I came on after it was designed, but in other buildings I'm part of the team very early on, and I actually changed the skyline. I mean, literally, like, decide what is going to be built and what it's going to look like on the outside. That's really, really exciting to me.
Yeah.
So what motivates me, I think, is New York, and really be creative.
Right.
And not only show apartments. And then doing things like this, and hopefully someone's watching, that adds a little bit of a layer of glamour to the process.
Well, that's awesome.